Alright, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today, we're taking a look at my new home setup. So, if you've been following me on social media, especially on Instagram, follow me at ItsJackCole. Or if you've been following my video the other day, the secret channel, where I was talking a little bit about this and stuff like that, I told you a little bit about how I've been building a brand new home setup so that I could be extra productive. Basically, for me, I work at the office all day. I've been working at an office that I've been renting for about a year and 5 months, since January 2018. So I've been there for a while now, and I've been working solely out of the office. When I came home, it was totally to chill. Now, the same environment after a year and 5 months is a little bit boring. So I decided I wanted to build myself a home setup as well, so that I could, maybe get bored at 3 in the afternoon and come home and still work and be productive and have a totally functioning setup. Because, for me, I need a pretty elaborate setup to do a lot of the stuff that I do, or at least that's what I'm comfortable with at this point. But first off, it's not as colorful back there. Usually, I've got an LED that I just got delivered, which got sent to me, which I'm going to be doing another review on the second channel, out the box. And, that is basically behind me, just powering up, making it look a little bit more cool. So I just threw that in there for an effect. So just saying, there's not some next level strobe light LED going 24/7. But we're going to be looking at the setup. And if I do say so myself, I'm very pleased about it, to be real, to be honest. I built myself a pretty nice setup right here, and literally nothing was here. This is in the corner of my room. My room very tiny as well, by the way. I built it in the corner of my room and bought a whole new desk, bought a whole new chair, bought a whole new laptop, which is, powerful enough to connect into 2 more monitors and make it like a substitute desktop PC. Got a new keyboard, mouse, everything. And I actually got the Razer Blade. The laptop is the Razer Blade 15. I've been looking at the Razer Blade laptop since I was a little kid, and I was, playing video games and stuff like that. And I used to have a YouTube channel for playing video games. So I've known about the Razer Blade for 5+ years. Finally was able to get it for myself and, start using it, and it's amazing, hands down. So let's start with that. That's the first thing to talk about here, is the Razer Blade 15. It is one of the more cheaper ones, which actually is pretty crazy, because it's still like nearly $2,000, but it's still one of the cheaper ones, because there's ones with a touch screen sensor and everything that's a little bit more powerful, and those are maybe like an extra 1,000, 2,000, something like that. So it's one of the lower end, lower end, if you will, what I mean? We're comparing it to some crazy stuff, but it's still a phenomenal computer. In fact, this laptop right here is almost as powerful as my main desktop computer down in my office. Like, it's not as powerful, and you could definitely feel a little bit of performance slack when you're doing some harder stuff, but it is an amazing laptop, and I believe it's actually the thinnest, most powerful laptop in the world. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what they were saying on their site. So there's no laptop that's more powerful that's thinner, because the common misconception, or no, not even a misconception, a common truth of gaming PCs and gaming laptops especially, is that they're, very bulky. So MSI, those are people who made my big desktop computer. They also make gaming laptops, and they're far more bulky than the Razers, which been using a Mac before this, which actually wasn't powerful enough for me, but it's definitely nice and sleek and thin, which I really like that aspect to it. So you kind of want the best of both worlds, which the Razer really did deliver that to me. Next up on the list, I have the VicTsing metal gaming keyboard, or metal rainbow keyboard. It's not specifically a gaming keyboard, but what it is a totally metal build. So the entire thing is metal. The entire thing's fully metal, and it feels awesome. It's also got the kind of the palm rest right there, where instead of just going straight down to the table, it's got kind of like a little palm rest on there. And I believe that one right there is about 20 pounds, $19, something like that. Yeah, $19.99, something like that. And it's worth it, 100%. I think it's about the same price as my old keyboard, which, is the one that I'm still using down in my office, which is also a rainbow keyboard. Not quite as stylish and as a kind of high-quality feeling as this one right here, which is the VicTsing rainbow keyboard. Then the actual mouse. The actual mouse itself is just a pretty standard budget gaming mouse. I got it because the colors kind of fit the whole rest of this kind of color style that I got going on here. Even though I'm not the biggest gamer in the world, like I don't play shitloads of games, maybe some Grand Theft Auto 4, I still have like a pretty stereotypical gaming setup almost, what I mean? Like the Razer Blade, that's technically a gaming computer. And the reason I get all this gaming stuff is because I just want the most powerful stuff for my video production. And, I find the gaming stuff does give me the most powerful stuff every time, without a shred of a doubt. Now, yes, this mouse I think cost me $850, something like that, and I think it is the VersionTECH gaming mouse. I got a review coming out maybe even today, actually, on my second channel. So check out the box, link down below. That is my second channel, and that right there, I believe there should be a review for this dropping today. If I'm not wrong, because I recorded it. It's just whether the later version of me edits it today and has time, which I should do because, you know, I'm chilling at the home office. I fucking may as well. So let's just assume that that's out on the second channel right now. Link down in description. Next up, the ViewSonic 24-inch monitor and the Acer 22-inch monitor. Now, the Acer 22-inch monitor is very old. I've had it in my house for ages, and I thought it was broken, to be real. I used it ages ago, months and months ago. Some lines started popping up on it, and I put it to the side and thought it was just broken. And then I got my Razer Blade and my ViewSonic 24-inch monitor, and, you know, I plugged them all in, and there was room on the desk, and I thought, you know what, let me try and reach for that kind of messed up monitor that I was using a few months ago, which put the lines on the screen, and the lines just disappeared. So now I got 3 screens, which I didn't even anticipate having that, which is also the reason that the second screen, or the third one, my bad, is not the same size. Ideally, you know, if you're doing a 24-inch, what the fuck am I talking about? Ideally, if you're doing a 3-inch, god damn it, I did it again. Ideally, if you're doing a 3-monitor setup, you want 2 monitors that are the same inches. God damn it, we got there eventually, but we don't cut shit on the channel, so you can laugh at my mistakes. What's next? The desk. I'll do the desk last because it's the most boring. The chair. The JR Knight gaming chair. Basically, shout out to my man, Mikey. Shout out to my man. Basically, what he did is basically suggest me on my back pains video to get a gaming chair, and I've been thinking about it for ages, and I said, you know what? I'm fucking buying a gaming chair because it's got a bunch of lumbar support and stuff like that. And again, totally stereotypical gaming setup here, even though I don't even play that much games. Very, very funny, to be honest. If you walked in, you'd think I'm an esports player with the type of chair that I got. My bad. Spitting everywhere. But let's think about this. The JR Knight gaming chair, 94 pounds, 95 pounds, 95 bucks, something like that. And so far, it is really, really nice. I think it goes back a little bit, so it's always kind of like back a fair bit. It would be nicer if it could maybe go a little bit straighter, but that's a little technicality. It's not the biggest deal in the world. And overall, my first ever gaming chair, I thoroughly enjoy it, and I'm very, very happy with it. Now, finally, this right here is a YaheeTECH Desk, I think that's what it's called. A cheap desk, 40 pounds, came flat packed in a big box. You know, I basically just set it up in about... How long did it take me to set up? I don't know. I recorded random clips of me setting it up in my very small room, trying to set the whole thing up, and maybe took me 45 minutes to set the thing up, something like that. And you know, it was good. I mean, it was simple rather, and you know, I got it done pretty quick. And you know, because I did, I've been enjoying it very much. Thoroughly enjoy it. Nice, simple wooden desk, and you know, that right there, I believe, wraps up my brand new home setup, which I am extremely happy with, have built, and I appreciate you guys for being involved in, you know, setting the whole thing up and actually being a contributing factor for me being able to be in a position to get this whole desk and everything like that, and build this whole new setup at my house, which, you know, I already have a fully functioning setup down in my office, which, you know, now this is just going to allow me to be even more productive, which I'm super positive and super happy about, and I've had it for about a week. And definitely have been more productive than, you know, I could have been before with a mere laptop, basically. And it wasn't even, you know, a crazy laptop like the Razer Blade. But that right there is my home setup, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. If you want to hit me up on, you know, well, follow me on the social medias. At ItsJackCole. If you followed me there, you knew about this setup a week ago, something like that. I probably, you know, I Instagram storied all the setup and everything like that. And, you know, the once I'd set up the desk, took pictures of it, all type of stuff. So follow me on social if you know, care about that further aspect of finding out what's going on with what I'm up to. If not, I totally respect it. Blessing to you. Hope your life goes phenomenal. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy. Bye.